Hi, good morning. Welcome to my in-bed blog. Um, it's Saturday, the 5th of August. I forgot what date. Got the date almost. I know it's Saturday. Got the date. It's August 5th. Welcome to August. Uh, a few things about this blog. I don't want to get overly dramatic and this, but I'll just. I know I mentioned before that me and my stepfather, we were getting a cat, but apparently we aren't because. We went last Saturday. At least I went with my brother to Petco out in Yonkers, to look at cats that we wanted to adopt and stuff. And I filled out the paperwork and stuff. And then I went back, this week because you got to get a letter from the landlord saying that it's okay to have a pet. And of course, I assumed, because I know when we first moved in here, how many years ago that was? I think it was over 10 years ago, they told us that they had no pet policy. So, but over the years, I've seen people with pets in this building. Okay, I know the super has pets, and I saw a lady on the first floor with a dog, and I know there's another guy with a dog and stuff. But anyway, so I thought they had changed their policy, but apparently I called on Monday or Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday to the landlords, seeing if I can get a letter, but they said no, our policy hasn't changed. So at first I said, wait a minute, I've seen people with pets in here, okay, and then I called back again, first I checked, with a lawyer that works at my job just to see the legal ramifications and stuff, because at first I said, you know what, this is BS, I'm just going to get the cat and just be done with it, but of course the lawyers tell you that, if they find out you have a pet, they can actually kick you out. They give you 30 to 60. They can actually sue you and give you 30 to 60 days eviction notice. So again, I had my stepfather talk to the super and have him call the landlord again and ask him. And then they said no, their policy hasn't changed, and that the super has been here for a long time, and that's why they let him have dogs. Said, well, we've been here, okay. So it's just really frustrating to me.
This rule that you have is sort of arbitrary. So I'm going to call back on Monday and talk to them again and say, why can some people have pets and some people can't? What is an arbitrary rule that, because he's a super? But I saw other people with pets, I don't want to be irate, but just come on, fair is fair. And you're not allowing us to have a cat. It's just beyond ridiculous. But I don't know, because that really bummed me out yesterday. So let me just move on to other things. Okay, I went to see Dark Tower last night after work. I got my review on this channel if you want to see what I thought of it. So that's on this channel. Okay, so I'm going to stay home. I wanted to see Detroit today, but it's not playing at a time. Usually I try to go to movies before 12 o'clock, because if you go to AMC theaters before 12 o'clock, the movie's only like $8. So if you go after 12, it's $15. Okay, so I went to see Dark Tower yesterday, plus I had $6 off, and I saw it in a nice theater, and a real nice with the movable chairs. The chairs, reclining seats, the Dolby theater, which is really nice, and I didn't have to pay the full price. I think normally that would be like over $20 for that theater, but I only had to pay, I got $6 off the price, so which was nice. So that's why I'll wait. I want to see Detroit, but I want to wait to see. I'll probably see it next week, next Saturday with I know the Annabelle movie's coming out, I think, next week. So I'll probably see those two movies together. Probably, more likely, I'll probably just do that. See the two movies next Saturday today, but I think the first time it starts was like 10 something, and that was like way too early for me to get downtown. I usually like to get downtown for like 11 o'clock showing or 11:30. That's a little bit better timing for me. So that way I can, wake up, do a few things and stuff before I head out. I don't like getting up extra early on the weekend. I like sleeping in a little bit. So I'll see Detroit, but I'll see it probably next week. and with Annabelle. So that's why I won't be seeing that today. I just, like I said, 10 something, I think, and then the next 10:15 a.m. it starts, and then the next show I think was after 12. So I was going to go today, just before 12, so I could save save a couple of bucks, save about $7, but I'll wait until next week and just see it next week. Anyway, again, my review of Dark Tower is on this channel if you want to check out what I thought of it. And also, I started watching. I know this. I bought this last week in my update. I started watching Numbers. So I really I liked the show when it was on years ago on CBS. I used to watch it sporadically, and I really liked it. So I was always looking to pick up this show. So I'm glad I got it. It was on sale at Best Buy, so I picked it up I think 2 weeks ago. So I'm glad I started watching it. So I'll probably watch. I think I watched 2 episodes last night, and I'll probably keep watching those this weekend. Just to go through. I like the characters and the actors on the show and stuff. I like that they use math to solve crime and stuff, which is really cool. And like I said, they get good characters on the show. Anyway, but also I'm gonna watch. I think probably watch two. I'm trying to watch 2 movies today. So look for those reviews. I don't know which 2. Baby. Hold on a minute. I forgot, the movie with Alec Baldwin, the baby, with the baby boss baby. That's the movie. I'll probably watch that and maybe another movie today if I have a chance. So go out and it's raining right now, but I think the sun is supposed to come out. I think eventually. Okay, so I'm gonna watch probably get up in a little bit after I upload this. Get up and wash up and eat something and watch Boss Baby. And then if I have time, watch another movie before I have to go out and pay a few bills. Pay a few bills. That's what I want to say. Just go out and food shopping and movie shopping. But I don't want to say. Oh yeah, this is what I said. The supermarket. There's like when I go food shopping, what I usually do is I go movie shopping. Usually on the way to walk to Fordham Road, which is the main shopping area where the Best Buy is. On the way there, like I said, Best Buy is like the furthest distance. But on the way there, there's like a supermarket. Then there's the Dollar Tree store. So what I used to do is like go to Best Buy and buy whatever movie I'm going to buy, then walk back, go to the supermarket, buy a few things from there, then walk to the dollar store, buy a few things there, and then come home. But apparently that supermarket is closed down. I don't know. They went out of business. First I thought it was made closed for inventory or something like that, but I don't know if they lost their license or the rent or whatever it is. But they've been closed the last few weeks, so I guess I have to go to another supermarket. There is a supermarket down at Webster, which is kind of this way. So I would have to go. It makes the walk longer, I guess. I mean, if I go to Fordham to buy and then come back, go to the dollar store, and then I would have to walk, basically go out of my way. So I think I may have to do that or just readjust it because or maybe go food shopping another day or something because I just really, the supermarket was just convenient because it was on the way, but, I really have to go. Although, there is a Walgreens, and the Walgreens, they do have stuff there, so I may have to, I have a Walgreens member. There's a Walgreens right next to the Best Buy, and they do have stuff. And I pick occasionally from there. I pick up some pistachios all the time on the weekends, and they do have. And I pick up usually my sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, and they also have other stuff. So I may shop there because they do have frozen food, which I have like spaghetti and meatballs and all that stuff, and sesame seed chicken and stuff. So I may buy a few things from there, and they do have cereal and all that stuff. So plus there is a supermarket where I live. Right here, Met Food, which is right on the corner right here, next to the cleaners, right across the street from the cleaners. So I may just have to be going there. I'll just
go there on the way back home because it's right. I walk up the hill coming back from the dollar store. I have to walk down the block, a couple of blocks, then walk up the hill, and that food is right on the corner. On the block I live, it's right on the edge of the corner, and so I may have to start shopping there. I'll just readjust. Anyway, I want to get this vlog up. So again, I am disappointed about the cat, but I am going to call the landlord again, and again, just see, because I was really like looking up online about I guess pet rent, I guess. You have to pay a little extra to have a cat, so I don't know if that's something that can be worked out. So maybe like I said, I'll call them on Monday and see if maybe I can I just want a more satisfactory answer, okay? Because to me, this seems kind of, you let some people have, that seems sort of random, but you let some people have pets. If you have a no pet policy, but you waive it for certain people. I don't know. I don't know if he's paying milk. Maybe the super's paying more money. I don't know. But I just want a more satisfactory answer because it really kind of bummed me out that we couldn't get the cat and stuff. Because I really liked when I went to see the cats. And, like I said, we had a cat in the other place we had before we moved here. And we had cats growing up and stuff. And I know if I told the story before or not, when we were little, we had a cat. You know what? I'll save that story for later. Okay? Anyway, let me end this because I'm starting to ramble. Okay. So look later for my review of Boss Baby and maybe another movie. Okay, later today. So I'm just going to chill this weekend. Oh, yeah. Work-wise. That's what I want to talk about, work-wise. I know I've talked about this in the past, so I don't want to drag this up, but let me just mention this briefly. One of the guys I work with, he's gone on vacation, Mark. He's gone on vacation, so I have to work his shift, which is like 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., because normally I work 8 to 5, but I have to cover for him. Now, the guy that works from 10 to 7 with Mark, I know I've mentioned this before, he's been calling out, he's a new guy that got hired like 2 months ago, and he's been calling out a lot of Fridays, and we think he's doing it because, he gets paid on Thursday, and we think he has a problem, and then he calls out on Friday, and when I went on vacation, he did it again, and then the boss lady told me when I got back from vacation that she talked to him, and she actually wrote him up because, you get that 90-day probation period, and he's been out, he's missing so many Fridays, and when I came back, he was okay, and then this past Friday, he called out again. Actually, it wasn't him that called, he had somebody else call, saying that he hurt his back, and, but we heard all kind of excuses from him, and frankly, I think he's gonna get fired. He's gonna get fired. That's just the reality of it, because he's, I have sympathy for him up to a point, but he's showing that you're not reliable, so he's gonna get fired. That's just the reality of it, and heaven help us. Like I said, because Mark is out now, and I work in the evenings, so if he doesn't show up again, I'm sure she wrote him up when she found out he didn't come in this Friday. Okay, so I don't even know if he's going to last a week. She may just fire him when he comes back, for all I know. Okay, so we'll just have to do the best we can at work without him. And another guy that we work, he went out because he's supposed to come back this week. He had an operation on his eye, and it's the second time, and he's supposed to come back on the night. And then again, I don't think he's coming back because he's milking it, and it's just really frustrating to work with two guys that are really, in my opinion, just milking it. Okay, and I just hope we can get two more reliable guys. And that's my hope, to get two guys that are more reliable, because it's really not fair to us, the people that come in every day, to have to put up with the BS. It really is BS. Hopefully, but she told me that there was a guy that used to work with us, that he left when the new company came in. Frank, he may be coming back, which I hope, because at least Frank came to work every day and never complained. He switched his shift, he never complained, and he worked. He had no problem working, so hopefully he comes back and replaces this guy that likes to take Fridays off, and then maybe we get another guy to replace, the guy that had the eye operation, who's just really retired, okay, because he's just really milking this, I think, for all it's worth. Okay, anyway, another rant and ramble. I'm sorry for ranting. ranting and rambling, and now the vlog is going to last 15 minutes, which I didn't want it to last. But anyway, that's it. Look for my reviews later, maybe another video. Everybody have a great weekend. I'm going to try to relax, calm down, not be so angry. Okay, and everybody have a great weekend. Take care. This is Trepacer saying so long. Take care.